coming in with the heroes down at first, and then even lightning after the fact. But here we go with early attacks taking on VA Esports, and we've got Max, who has been a very fast attacker. He's also bringing in overgrowth here, probably to be overgrowthing the town hall to get as fast as possible.
Yes, trying to get this attack as quickly as possible within, again, the early warning ability to push the troops inside and try to take advantage of the overall 25 seconds healing of that healing tome ability.
Yeah, as that town hall is overgrowth, they're going to completely walk right around it, continuing his way through with 6 more super barbs to deploy on the backside of this base with that king ability. And we always know you cannot be taking of anything other than the giant gauntlet. So if you haven't unlocked it, make sure to go get it in the shop. It will be 1,500 gems, totally worth it. It will be making a huge difference in your attacks. As now here comes some more troops into the core. Still there's the ability going off, as now we just have to finish on that town hall.
Yeah, but he's just knowing that his root riders are strong enough and have enough health left of making sure that the last building of the town hall is still going down.
Queen to help with some speed up as an arrow flies across the base. As now Achilles is coming in here, and we are moving in with the root riders, as we do not have an overgrowth that we've been seeing recently now, or usually this town hall, but he's just continuing his way through the core to then burn this warden ability to protect everything.
Yeah, we actually have a couple of healers on that queen, so it's kind of like a somewhat queen walk. Combined with the root riders, while they take down the core of the base, we have the queen taking care of the outside buildings. Royal Gym at the top side to take down the town hall eventually. But those right shop defenses behind the town hall, they are hitting hard, and he's not hitting that, that ricochet cannon with the freeze.
Yeah. No. Oh, that one mistake could cause. Okay, the jinx. Wait, hold. There's no way. Well, man, you know that the outside just needed to be frozen there. You know, I just wanted to make the attack a little bit more difficult, right? As he continues to move through this base, as the Lava Hound will distract this queen. The World Champion still has her ability. Pops it, and here comes the Hog Riders on the outside, and he's gonna move through with this queen ability intact. But the question is, a minute 15, that's the mark that Max set in his previous attack.
And this mark has been already surpassed, so we will have the lead on time for now for VA Esports. And Max is defending and attacking already early on.
Under 60 seconds recently. Was there anyone faster that you've seen?
I think that was the quickest attack I've heard of. It was like 59, 58 seconds, right? Like something like those in that area. So it was barely below the 1 minute mark, which is crazy to think about. Like not even 1 minute. But I think it was so far, I guess, the record. Maybe chat can tell us. But for now, we have the next attack in with the Root Rider combination and the Overgrowth spell again, making sure that they can just push into the core, don't worry about the town hall, just pass it, and then take it down on the last kind of like building.
Yeah, as the king still has his ability. Queen going through this Tassa farm that pops up right in front of her with Valkyries coming out. And remember, with that new level of the Siege Barracks, you do get an extra P.E.K.K.A. So 2 P.E.K.K.A.s come out. And if you weren't aware, the P.E.K.K.A. that comes out of your Siege Barracks is the current P.E.K.K.A. that you have unlocked. So if you unlock towards the max P.E.K.K.A., that will be the level that comes out of the Siege Barracks. So upgrading your P.E.K.K.A. is pretty important for your attacks if you ever do have a Siege Barracks. We still have the king ability now just going off, wrapping his way back to the town hall. The queen does not have her ability anymore, and the town hall is still up here for Dobbs, and the monolith is right next to it.
Wait a second. Wait a second.
No.
He has the Phoenix on there. Is it a 1-star actually? I mean, I told you, I cannot stream 15-15 matches. Like, trust me, when I'm not casting the next match, you will see a 15-15. Like, it's impossible for me to cast those 15-15 matches. I have tried it on my own during the group stage to see, because, well, time is not the factor anymore. And, okay, it's something different, okay? I'm happy with this one. It's Super Dragons now, but typically they are really quick as well.
Yeah, as the queen is going to work through this defensive king toward the bottom side. Eagle is exposed down here, able to reach it pretty quickly. And you don't have to worry about time now at this point. It's not going to play a factor as Super Dragons are down with the Grand Warden to move through the Queen. And this is typically where we'll see a blimp to fly across the base to help make its way to the Town Hall. But notice he has a clone, so the blimp is not going to land on the Town Hall, but before it, so he can clone up the super minions to help get a lot of value.
That's right, the blimp is flying. No trap so far. It seems like to be no red mine, so this blimp is getting all the value he needs. He's turning the monolith invisible, trying to now not going to hit it. This time the monolith is going down. The rocket dune is coming off the clan castle. No other troops should be there left anymore. All of the super dragons though went to the far left side. So the heroes now have to worry and fight versus this bottom part of the base with the Rage Tower.
Yeah, as that King ability has gone off, freezing to help protect this Royal Champion, moving her way through with some Super Dragons to the top side just to continue their path as the Royal Champion does pop her ability, has one balloon left, potentially drop to the air defense up top to protect some of the Super Dragons as the Queen is getting hit by this Ground Expo. So it is doing quite a bit of damage, and the Queen does go down. And we have this 3 Super Dragons still trying to path their way through these final buildings.
Ooh, the final buildings with an air defense on the back end. We have no Phoenix on that Warden. We have 2 Super Dragons, and they have to hope that there is no more Black Mines. Otherwise, this could be problematic. He can tank the air defense with the minions, but otherwise, I don't know.
He does do exactly that with the minions onto this air defense. The Warden snipes it one shot and takes that down for a 3-star. So in a competitive sense, what would you be doing in your team if something like that happened?
I would rely on Maxi boosting everyone up when it comes down to mood, and yes, like he would cheer people up, and everyone would get hyped and motivated, and we would still feel like we could easily win everything. So that's kind of what I would do.
I like it.
That's the pro tip: get a Maxi in your team, and you will be fine. Happy time for everyone. But
absolutely,
we have again the same approach with the Root Riders and the Overgrowth spell, and now we hope that those Root Riders have enough power to actually get back to the Town Hall and take it down.
Yeah, with that Overgrowth on the Town Hall, completely ignoring it, moving around. Valkyrie's coming to the left side. Tesla's did pop up there as well. But they go down pretty quickly, but here comes the Town Hall. Now reusing the freeze on the Town Hall, but the King is still there and absolutely crushing the Town Hall, taking it down in just a few shots as continuing through, and we are going to have a 3-star indeed. Now just take a look at the time. There's just about a minute left. This is a very quick attack here.
Yes, this is for sure an attack on the level of what we have seen from Tribe. It was even a little bit faster.
Tomorrow to see out who is going to be crowned the champion of the world's warm-up, as now Haruya is up with some Zap Lalo here. Okay.
Yeah, and whenever I see those tunnel compartments, I'm more like the walls around the tunnel, I just have to like, it's kind of funny because those walls have like slowly came up during the time of the first, maybe second push season of Tunnel 16, because people were first off always sending the King with the new epic equipment for the Town Hall, and it always worked, and you couldn't really do that much. Then people have started to put an invisibility tower behind the Town Hall. The important thing is that it actually was like touching the Town Hall, because then the splash damage of the epic equipment actually, well, took down the invisibility tower and protected the Town Hall with that. And now people have started to do the little warring around the Town Hall, that the King would need to walk behind the Town Hall and then to the Town Hall. So it's really hard to get the Town Hall just with the Barbarian King, which was the meta for quite some time versus those box-type bases. But this attack overall looks really solid, even though the King went to the outside, because the Queen, take a look at that, there's literally no damage on her, why she can take down so many defenses around that top side.
But something that came out of here was that the Seeking Air Mine stopped the blimp from landing on the Town Hall, which means you can then go with Sneaky Goblins to help secure it. But the Town Hall has gone down as he is flying up and around this space, still has the Queen ability, has a haste, has a freeze, drops a freeze on the backside to help try to protect the Queen, as the Royal Champion still has her ability, but is getting slowed up by these Ice Golems.
That's right. The Royal Champion is getting activated with her ability. The Hogs are trying to push across, and what is going on? The attack is really close with more loons coming in, but still there's a back end which in front of tower. The rage tower is reloading. The warning going down. There was no Phoenix on it. And they just had to play it safe. There was no time pressure whatsoever. Is it going to be enough, though? The Phoenix is trying to tank the scatter.
And these balloons are trying to make their way through. That Ice Golem was not used for anything. Finding some red air bombs. The Hound pops. These balloons have been killed off. And we have one balloon left. And wow. This is going to be a defense here. A straight-up defense. Not even going to be a time fail because these defenses still remain and will take out the rest of his troops, which means that VA Esports have a chance.
They have a chance for sure. As we have said, Tribe earlier has defended twice. And this could happen again. I mean, this could happen again. It is the best teams on offense, but as well on defense. And especially with the pressure on the line, things can go wrong. And it's not the highest percentage either. So one more fail, even to 99, could possibly mean the comeback for VA Esports. And this is exactly what needed to happen for them. It has not worked. We have seen it once already with the Root Riders. And we see another core Town Hall base. And again with the Overgrowth spell. We have seen earlier exactly with this approach, the 1-star. But can they make it work this time? Root Riders are in. The Ice Golem is getting Springtrapped away, actually. So they were predicting this entry with some Springtraps to try to take down Valkyries early on. And the Queen, yet again, is pushing around the outside with the Root Riders and the Warn ability pushing through the core.
Yeah, with that Queen making her way up to the top, she can path her way into the Eagle Artillery to help take that down, as he has overgrown so much value, including the Town Hall, the back-end Ricochet, the Monolith, and some Root Riders are pathing the way to the left side, and that King can help use his Giant Gauntlet to help path the Town Hall once it comes back alive from the Overgrowth. Still has 4 phrases to use in this attack here.
Well, there goes another freeze. But this King, the King is on the channel. Everything is fine. The King is on the channel with the equipment, with the epic gauntlet. It should be no problem taking that out. The Root Riders are on the back end. We have even the Super Hog Riders from the Siege Barracks on the back end as well. The Royal Champion ability, and that is going to be indeed a nice 3-star for Leo on this one. And a quick one as well. VA Esports are not slowing down. They're just trying to keep up their momentum.
But if you lose the very first one, then you're going to have to grind your way all the way back up, which is going to be a very difficult task, because we're now seeing Riga Torres coming in with the E-Dragons.
The E-Dragons, indeed. The Slammer early on, just on the flank to go for the air defense and funnel the Electro Dragons. Not a blimp or something towards the Town Hall. So the idea for the Town Hall with the Invisibility Tower, not sure what that's going to be. Maybe the King delayed for the Town Hall. That could be possibly it. He's not sending the King in early on because he doesn't need to worry about the time. Electro Dragon to the far right side, having some nice chains. But the King now instead is with the Queen. And the Town Hall is just getting ignored for now.
Yeah, with these rages on these E-Dragons into the core, looking to get the chains as he throws the Monolith Town Hall and the invisibility spell. And these E-Dragons in the core... Whoa. Itzu? Hang on. Wait, he still has heroes to run around. The Town Hall's gone invisible. But wait a second. These E-Dragons, they have completely gutted the core. We do have one Inferno that's still standing there. As the King ability goes off, 2 wall breakers to try to help this Queen, but she is pretty low health.
She is low health. The Royal Champ has to come in to support that. The Town Hall did go down with the remaining Electro Dragons and the Warden itself. The King nicely tanking, but there's a lot of damage. Now, what is in that Royal Champ equipment-wise? We have the healers getting activated for the Queen, which have thrown Tower Scatter, the Seeking Shield. And I think that should be enough with 2 more spells, the 1 freeze, and now an invisibility spell still left. It looked close in the middle part of the attack, you have to say. With the Town Hall getting turned invisible, the back end, the stacked area. But Riga Torres is going to get that 3-star. But oh my lord, those attacks, they do not really look that convincing to me. I have to say it. So I think, who's the last attacker for early attacks? Is it Yatta?
Yatta. It's Yatta,
yeah. And he is so far. We have the next attack on our way, and there we have it. We have a Lalo attack for Jesus. And it's going to be Zap 1. with quite a few lightnings. The classic hero combination, it seems like, with the queen with her heal equipment and the invisibility vial. I think then oh wait, that's something interesting. Typically we see with Lalo attacks, a lot of pros are going with the life gem.
Yeah.
But on this one we have the eternal heal, like the healing tome.
Yes. And I was actually just going to ask you the question because I know Jesus, he loves bringing the healing tome with his Lalos, and he's not bringing the life gem. I personally haven't maxed out or really leveled up my healing tome really that much, which it can be really useful for Root Rider attacks. But we're seeing the use here of the healing tome to help heal these balloons up, and a million air skellies popping up here. But the town hall has gone down as these balloons are just being sprinkled around the space to try to help overwhelm it, as the Royal Champion is now down, then sent to the bottom side.
That's right, with the Royal Champ around the back end of this base. But wait a second, the balloons just disappeared. Wait.
Wow.
Royal Champion with her ability. She's having, I think it was the Royal Gem with the haste vial, right? She has to turn invisible again to not get targeted by the Single Phone Tower. The Queen is keep pushing forward. She has her ability, but this backhand, I'm not sure if that's going to be enough, and I don't think so.
No, with the defensive king still there, that Queen's ability has gone off. He's got a freeze, and a fail is a fail here in this one, which really means that early attacks, all they have to get is a 2-star to win their war here. And unfortunately, with a freeze left, this Queen is trying her absolute best to stay alive, but no more unicorn on her. Hang on, we do have a Grand Warden altar. Queen uses a freeze so that the archer doesn't kill this Queen. Super Barbarian down on the bottom side. Wait, whoa, hold on. This Queen can get healed back up. Wait, did we speak too soon? The minion is working on the clan castle.
The Queen should stay away from the wall, which means the warden should be out of range, right? So as long as she's not, that would be so cool.
Oh, she's in range!
No! She is in range. Queen, step a little to the left. What are you doing? No way. And it's going to be the fail. I mean, the minion is going to make it, I guess, 99 if the minion has enough time, but it's not going to take down that warden. And it's going to be 12 stars for VA Esports versus Early Attacks. We have said earlier, Early Attacks had the best defense coming into this group stage. They had the best defense of all the teams, and they're proving it yet again with holding back VA Esports to 12 stars.
Wow. 12 stars here in this meta is really unheard of with these pro players. If we will see Yada coming in with a 3-star. He's got the Root Riders, not bringing his bowlers, as the lightning spell does come off right away, as we have a baby dragon off to the left side, as we're seeing a healing tome going to be used on this warden, which is typical coming in with the Root Riders, and also going to pair it in with the Hog Puppet on the Royal Champ. And the Root Riders are down, and here's the rest of his troops.
There we go, going with the lock launcher because he wants to trigger that invisibility tower early on. The Single Phone Tower, I think, already took down one of the Root Riders. The King is going in closer to the tower direction, which I think is good for him. The Queen going in there as well. And Warden ability has been not used so far. I think he had already lost a few of the Root Riders, but they're just so tanky that if he's now using the Warden ability, they're getting healed back up, and they have, again, just so many hit points.
Yeah, with this King can use his ability to try to path his way to the Town Hall. All you need is a 2nd star. No matter what, it will be a victory, as the Queen's going to path her way to the Town Hall with a freeze being used. There is the Warden and Eternal Tome being used later, which is not typical with a lot of these pros using the Warden ability really early to help protect as many troops as possible. As the Queen ability goes off, Town Hall is going down, and the 2nd star has now just been confirmed.
There's a lot of defense on the back end. I mean, the Royal Champ and the King ability will have a really high chance of making quick work of that. He's using the King ability early, surprisingly. I thought he would wait to actually take down all of the Tesla on the back end. The King being smarter than the Queen, going around the corner and to the outside of the base, tanking 4 out of his troops, and the Royal Champ coming in with another rage. Carbon, I think he is keeping his streak. There come the spring ships, but Super Barons were still there. They were part of the party, and another 3-star is in. Early ATTAX confirms the victory and getting to the next step in the upper bracket.
Well done to you, Early ATTAX, getting it done. And we have now seen them put up 14 stars, but I mean, they're going to be advancing, and putting up 14 stars against a team, let's say against Tribe, that would not be enough, because Tribe is a completely perfect through the group stage, and they went perfect in the very first